Pool B men's competition, Australia against Kenya. Kenya back in HSBC Sevens will be very keen indeed to put in a big performance. But what is effectively their home event here in South Africa. Here's Asati under huge pressure from Australia.
Take him back.
And it'll be a 5-metre scrum.
Yeah, that's a smart play from the Australians, realising that Kenya don't normally kick. So they kicked it long, got them right on their own try line, and from there, look at the line spread led by Hutchinson and the like, just to stop Kenya right on their own goal.
These two teams met in Dubai last weekend. Australia won at 31-14, scored 5 tries. Matt Gonzalez to feed the scrum. He's got Jimmy Turner at first receiver. Here is Turner. Turner, right foot step. Turner, too strong. Straight off the set piece. Australia opened their accounts in Cape Town.
Well, interesting there, it did rain quite a lot yesterday in Cape Town, and a couple of players have slipped. This is way too easy. You can see there, just the right footstep. He sends the Kenyan defender flying. This will be a good look at it. Out the back door, and he's just got strength, hasn't he, Turner?
It was clever from Australia, wasn't it? The backs were spread wide on both sides, so Kenya had to number up, and there was some big space out there, and he took full advantage. Conversion makes it as well, 7 points to 0. That's a brilliant restart from Dowling. Deep and over the sideline.
Yeah, same as the first one. I saw them put the motion up. Also, obviously, their fort, which is going long, and now there's pressure on the throat.
Michael Isley and Patterson, the tall timber in this Australian line-out. Asati will throw it for Kenya, and they do bring it down. No, Ororo had it, but it wasn't straight.
We can see, because of this new format, every single team knows the importance of winning this first game in particular. This Australian unit have come in with a plan. Only conceded 30 tries last week, in second fewest of any team in the competition in week 1 in Dubai. So defensively looking very strong, and game plan wise got it on point so far.
More defence required from Kenya.
Set.
Australia got a long open side here to work with. Hayden Sargent now at first receiver. There he is with the ball in hand. Dowling in midfield. He's got Turner to his left. Dowling. There's the flat pass to Turner, almost through for his second. Just clipped. Sargent carries it forward, and he will score. Hayden Sargent. He sent the attack into action, and he's the man who finished it off.
We can tell they're definitely playing for their mate, aren't they? This Australian unit. Turner. Good change of angle, nearly goes through, sets the ball. Look how quick that bridge is there from Ben Dowling, I think it was. And that's the actual moment that allowed their ball to come back so quickly.
12-0 Australia. He can't convert his own try. Hayden Sargent from Sunnybank in Queensland. He was a builder before he became a pro rugby player, Hayden Sargent. And he sends it high again. Kenya with some possession. They hardly had any in this first half, and not in any decent field position either. So let's see what they can do. They do have some pace to call upon. Patrick Adongo, number 11, is the man with the absolute wheels. There's George Ororo. Good carry almost through. Dennis Akabusi. Up to the 10-metre line. They pick and go at scrum half. Hutchison with the tackle. Now Wakesa carries it on. This is better from Kenya. Beat Ireland and South Africa in Dubai last weekend. They put it through the hands again to Amaitsa. Sargent slips, but just managed to hold on. Still alive here for Ororo. One more offload. He might put a teammate under the post. Turner with the tackle. They recycle real quick here. The pass isn't great. No knock on, we play on. You heard the referee, we keep going. Benson Adoyo, he's chopped to the floor.
No, it's off the head and then the knee.
They recycle once more. Ororo. Opportunity here for an overlap on this near side of Maitza. Kicks it through, but is it going to beat everybody over the sideline? It will. I'm not sure that was the right option after all that good build-up.
Yeah, put his hands up there and say, oh, my bad, boys. It was so good, wasn't it? From this Kenyan outfit, James Turner hangs on for dear life to stop one of those rays. But riddle me this, Rupert, right from the kickoff, Australia gone down twice, scored. They kick it short, and now this is a result. They're scrambling, so I don't know why you change something that works.
Well, they made the most kicks. You can see the graphic of any team last weekend in general play. Become a bit of a habit for them, Kenya. Australia need to find an exit here, and they get the ball down from Isley at the line out. Dowling's going to get the big left boost into action. There's no sweeper for Kenya. They get it off the deck to Asati, Samuel Asati. Tackled by Isley, who won the line out. Now here is Odongo, Patrick Odongo, so dangerous. Given an opportunity. Penalty though for holding on, he just got a little bit isolated.
Oh, Hutchison eats this up for breakfast every day of the week, straight over that pill. That was a good chop tackle. But look at the number one. There's Patterson, but there's Henry Hutchison straight over the ball. There's no way you're moving him there.
Yeah, Kevin Wakasa just couldn't get there quick enough, could he? Yeah, Henry Hutchison, and he is an absolute gun come breakdown time.
Line is yours.
Nick Malouf no longer with the Aussie Sevens team. He's hung up the Sevens boots to move on to his next stage in life. And Hutchison at the front of this line out, leading this Australian team well. Gonzalez to Isley, it's overthrown, and Kenya have it. Can they make Australia pay right on half-time? They've got a chance here. It's a Dongo. Really good tackle had to be made on him from Dowling. Wakasa recycles. Final play first half. Kenya looking for their first points here. Spot tackle in midfield from Michael Isley. Didn't miss. Kenya though, being patient, still had the ball. Akabusi to Adoyo, Benson Adoyo.
No! Stay.
Just pushed back briefly into their own half here. Wakasa again. That's a fair fight between him and Michael Isley. Yeah, Isley gives away the penalty. Didn't roll off.
Oh, their ball had to go earlier, Rupert. They had a 3-on-1. That was a good spot tackle and jamming. They'll go to the line out here, Kenya, where it's been a bit scratchy.
Oh, they might miss touch. No, they just get it. I don't think it meant to be that close, but it set them up beautifully here from Sam Asati.
Oh, he goes never in doubt, boys. What do we reckon about a drive here? Could be a chance. It's been a bit wayward, their throw-ins. Got to be accurate.
Well, here we go, Kenya. They had a misdirected throw earlier at the line-out. They need to bring this down safely. Final play, remember, first half.
Australia.
Great field position. Can they make the most of it? Asati to throw it. It's a complicated old line-out. Australia don't really contest, and they almost do try the maul there. Recycle the ball. Here they come. Asati. They step. Almost through. Akabusi's there. And here comes George Aorto, a couple of meters out. Quick ball might do it. Dummy. Might have needed to let that go as well.
Stay on.
Aorto surveys his options. He comes open side. One pass over the top to Kevin Wakasa, and they do score, Kenya. And listen to the noise around the Cape Town Stadium. Kenya, 2 minutes into added time, had their first try in the mother city.
Well, it's great to see them back and see them playing the way they like. Oh, he drops the shoulder there. Water, but look at the way they finally get it to the open side. It's not the best pass from Samuel Asati. Variation is actually a dead duck, but it gets the job done.
Well-deserved score for the Shuja. Conversion attempt coming in, looking pretty good from Nigel Amaitsa. Perfection with the drop kick. 12-7 at half-time. We're back underway. Kenya now left to right in their white shirts. Converted try just before half-time to get them within 5 points of Australia.
contact. No advantage.
There's contact was there in the air there on
This one earlier.
Hayden Sargent, penalty to Australia.
Yeah, just on the lift. The chasing player for Kenya, even though he's got eyes on the ball, he can't contact like that. It's dangerous play.
We can go. Let's go.
Just allows Australia as well, doesn't it? Just to slow it down, dink it upfield, get their plan back into action. Hayden Sargent gingerly back on his feet. Try scorer first half. So Gonzalez to throw this Australian line out. Really good size. Aiden Akanyaka, who made his debut last week, brings it down well in the middle. Dowling, switch of play, dangerous ball for Gonzalez. It was across the face, and they get a penalty out of it, Kenya. Australia perhaps just overcomplicating things there.
Well, I think what they're trying to do is exploit the forwards from Kenya, but you've got to bring it to the middle more. They went back too early, so the space is condensed, which allows the defense to condense as well. See, that reads it brilliantly. He's actually the winger on the edge, so it's a 3-on-1, but effective tackle, and they get the penalty.
They're on the line, so you can just move off.
Well, here we go. First half from this position came away with 7 points. Attacking lineouts for Kenya. George Odo will be the target, brings it down well. Here they come again, the Shuja, but it's an awful ball, and Turner's almost onto it, but he knocks it on.
Playing backwards, no advantage.
Pass was lofted far too high, but they get lucky.
Oh, they get real lucky. Again, defensive read. There was 2 players and it went to absolutely no one. Oh, man.
Well, they were trying to hit number 11, Patrick Adongo, because he's one of the fastest players on the circuit right now. I think that was the plan. Just didn't make it.
Sometimes you get a bit too cheeky, just get through the hands and just let him go.
Well, there he is, standing on the near side, number 11. Patrick Adongo. He got 15 tries in 2 challenger events last season, but they've gone the other way. Looking for the levelling try scoring here, Kenya, but the ball's gone forward. Akanyake has it over the shoulder, dangerous ball to Hutchison. The Aussie captain ricochets off his own goalpost. Australia now a little dicey on their own line. Aiden Akanyake again. Back row and 15th, big boy. Yeah, had to release that. Had to. Kenya have it back with the penalty.
Geez, that was a good one-on-one tackle there. Oh, didn't catch a number from Kenya who got it.
No. What do you want? Scrum down.
Good call this too from Kenya. Commit these Aussie forwards.
Just where Kessa.
So
watch him here, rush up. He's on the inside. And that right there, that's brilliant work. And Mondi, I think it was Tony Mondi. This is a plus tough place to defend.
He didn't play in Dubai last week, Amondi. He's back in this week. Great experience. Clever rugby sevens player. Good defender. Here we go. Kenya looking for the levelling score here against Australia. Great attacking opportunity. Sidestep. Back in field from Mboya. They'll come the same way. George Auto loses the ball. It was a good shoulder from James Turner for Australia. 3 minutes to go. They're going to kick here. Why not Australia? Hayden Sargent says we do not want to play in our own 22 anymore. Asati's back for Kenya. He's got no one with him. Players working hard to get back behind the ball for Kenya.
In line.
Now they're going to go with the bump and run. Kenya looking for the try. Oh, just bounces away at the last second. Was the player taken out? He thinks so.
Come off.
AJ Jacobs will have a chat to his TMO.
This might be a penalty try.
Finish 3.
Lot to unpack in this one.
I just want to tell you what I saw. So, the player was tackled without the ball, taking a potential opportunity to score a try. 23. 23.
Aiden Akanyake has been yellow carded, and it is a penalty try to Kenya. So they go ahead in this crucial game in Pool B.
We spoke about last week One of the top teams with kicks in play, and this is one of them. Look at him here. Did he take him out? Yeah, he did. Right on it. Good call. What a moment in this game.
Dennis Akabusi it was. There's head coach Kevin Wambua. He knew. All change here, KT. Kenya lead Australia 14-12, and Ekenyake still got 151 in the sin bin.
Oh, isn't it great to see the Kenyans back in first grade, adding straight away.
And they shipped 31 points to Australia in Dubai last weekend. I'll tell you what, this place is getting live because the Blitzboks are up soon, but it would go off as well if Kenya could beat Australia here. Wakesa, good chase. Hits Turner. Harms just a bit too high over the shoulder. Yeah, automatic penalty. 2 minutes for Australia to change their fortune. Remember, just 3 teams in the pool. You only play 2 pool games. You must win your pool to go through to the semi-finals. No quarters. Sid Harvey just slips on this Cape Town Stadium turf. Counter ruck here from Kenya. They've got the ball back. It's George Odo. He gets away. Odo! In the corner for Kenya. Now they start dancing.
Oh, and they're getting to match it as well. What about the counter ruck? They go through. He comes in the boot. And then they exploits the blind side. But look at the way he's able to keep his balance. Push through the tackle. And Kenya, is that the moment? Go on.
George Odo, his nickname's Japalo, which means man of God in his tribe. He comes from the same tribe as Alvin Otieno. Remember the big buffer? They both like getting a dance on those two.
One restart, Australia, 1 minute. Here we go.
19-12. Australia need possession. Brilliant off the restart was Kevin Wakesa for Kenya to get the ball back. Gee, they're doing well down the stretch here. 19-12, they lead Australia. Kenya, remember, recently re-promoted into the top tier of HSBC Sevens. There's been a knock-on from Australia. No, it was actually from Kenya, but he scrum feed to the Aussie Sevens.
Yeah, double knock on there, so we have to come back. Now, this is the moment. They're not too bad off their launch. So it's going to be a scrum. You'll have a set play as always.
Ekenyake's back out of the sin bin. James McGregor, debutant last week, will feed this scrum. Another change for Australia, number 13, Jaden Blake, to make his debut.
Coach.
Apparently Australia with a losing bonus point for being within 7, but with this 3-team pool, lose a game and you're in all sorts of trouble. Free kick though they got here. Seconds almost out. Should be the final play this. There's McGregor. Kenya get the penalty, and Kenya will get the win. All they've got to do is get it off the field, and Kenya have pulled off a massive shock here to start their tournament. They have knocked over the Aussie Sevens, 19 points to 12. What a win for the Shuja Pride. They beat Ireland last week, they beat South Africa last week, and here they are, re-promoted into HSB Sevens, and they've knocked over last year's cup finalists.